Rhodesian Ridgebacks love to play, but as you can see here, they don't play like most other dogs. The concepts of fetch and catch are quite foreign to them, and playing with toys doesn't hold much appeal either. They prefer to expend their wild energy on wild delights. It's a tendency they're born with. If you ever have the chance to visit a litter of Ridgeback puppies, it's a bit like witnessing a drunken street fight. Everyone's brawling with everyone, with no discernible reason. But there is a method to the madness. If you want dogs to chase after lions, you're going to need a pup who enjoys relentless pursuit and reckless endangerment. And boy, do Ridgebacks deliver on both. But what to do with all that hunting instinct and energy when there's no lions about? Many, myself included, have made the mistake of trying to snuff it out. But a Ridgeback's stubborn spark will not go gently into that good night. That's why I recommend learning to harness their energy for good. Start, as always, with understanding your dog, their temperament and tendencies. Ridgebacks tend to fall in two categories: persistence hunters and ambush hunters. Mayhem is the consummate persistence hunter. She's stirred up trouble from day one, and she's still stirring it up 7 years later. Zero, on the other hand, is an ambush hunter. This group tends to cover most Ridgebacks naturally, but living with Penny certainly necessitated the tactic as well. But don't feel bad for the pup. He gave it as good as he got it. And the tradition of adult and puppy Ridgebacks annoying each other is a storied one, as is the loving pile they collapse into at the end of a brawl. If you're new to the breed, Ridgebacks at play may seem like unmitigated chaos, a whirlwind of snarls and teeth and claws. But in truth, it's a well-regulated affair, with rules and boundaries and a choreographed give and take. Here's Penny and Zero during Zero's first week home. And now, here they are last week. Looks pretty familiar, right? Zero may be a bit bigger, but the tactics are the same. For Ridgebacks, this is all good, clean fun, despite what it might do to my camera. Because before you go chasing a lion, it's best to practice a bit. And that's what you'll notice your Ridgeback doing from a young age: stalking, creeping, and crawling. As if they're in the deep grass and they've got the king of the jungle in their sights. In our case, it's the queen of mayhem, and the hunter usually becomes the hunted. But still, the game goes on. For those who know the breed, it's a familiar rhythm. But if you're new to Ridgebacks, it's a pattern you'll learn to pick up. One of the reasons you'll find so many of us with multiple Ridgebacks is that we find it invaluable for our dogs to have a partner with the same wild sensibilities about what constitutes a good time. If you're on your first Ridgeback, I highly encourage you to find them a friend with matching energy. Connecting with litter mates or with other owners through a local Facebook group is one way to start. And there are certainly other dogs who pair well with Ridgebacks, but teaching your pup how to modulate their play around dogs who don't consider brawling to be fun is an essential skill. Here are just a few quick examples of how Ridgebacks can turn up the energy in a group setting. We're familiar with these dogs, so I'm comfortable with the high-octane play, but I always make sure to keep a close eye on introductions first. Learning how to read this body language is so essential for all dogs, but doubly so when it comes to Ridgebacks. If another dog isn't interested in body blows, it's my responsibility to recall my guys and move on. This is also part of the reason why early and extensive socialization for the breed is critical to their development, as is establishing the boundaries of play. And that goes for other dogs and with people. As with all things Ridgeback, expect there to be plenty of bumps along the way. It's part of the package deal. And getting knocked down by a Ridgeback at play, well, that's pretty much a rite of passage for everyone. If you're not good at laughing at yourself, a Ridgeback will certainly help you in that department too. And no matter how much space you give a Ridgeback to play, know that they always end up running full speed into your legs. An essential rule is always keep your knees bent. Understandably, I get lots of concerned emails from new owners asking if the rough play of their Ridgeback is normal. I hope this video shows the answer is a resounding yes. It's a quality of the breed which is amazing to watch, but can absolutely be frustrating to manage. We don't love these dogs because they make life easy. We love them because they make it interesting. Embrace your Ridgeback's nature, teach them how to channel it in a safe and fun way, and you'll enjoy years of watching these ballistic ballerinas at work. And you'll also enjoy a tired Ridgeback, which might be the most lovely thing of all at the end of the day. And speaking of lovely things, check out the link below to swing by our shop for high-quality Ridgeback plushes, apparel, and stickers. Every purchase supports my dream of one day yelling at my children in an old man voice that the dogs put them through college.